Today we are doing a 6,500 point apocalypse battle, and my force is considerably smaller than Clay's in numbers. I've got a Guardian Jetbike Squadron with a Warlock with Conceal. We've got the Wraithguard Squad with a Spirit Seer, also with Conceal. They're my only troops options. I have the massive HQ, which actually has Bel Anath, the new Farseer from Doom of Miniara. We have my Uriel stand-in. Got the Warlock Squadron with a couple Destructors and Enhance and Embolden. And then we've got the Fire Dragons in a Falcon with Scatter Laser, Shuriken Cannon. Got the Warp Hunter. We've got a Wraithlord, and we have a Wave Serpent for the Warlocks, 3 Warwalkers. We've got a Scorpion Super Heavy Tank. This is my goodbye battle for it because it's up for sale on eBay right now. We've got a Revenant Titan, and then we have a Phantom Titan completing my force. Actually, not completing my force. There's also the Wraith Seer. I forgot. I have to grab him out of my box. This is my Wraith Seer, the one that I didn't have out on the table before.
Shame.
And here for Clay, with his forces of Iyanden yet again. We have got
Grav Tanks, Falcon, Night Spinner, and we got a Wave Serpent that's going to be, I'm going to be throwing some Dire Avengers in.
Ooh.
We got Storm Guardians, unit of 14 right there with each weapon. Let's get my HQs out of the way. We got Acerman, we got Uriel, we got an Archon from Dark Eldar, we got an Autarch, we got a couple Farseers mixed in. We got one here and one over on this end. We got a Wraithseer stand-in. He's a work in progress. I actually got the Forge World kit that I'm in the process of putting together. This is eventually going to become a normal Wraithlord, but he's distinguished enough for now. And we've got an Avatar. Beyond that, we've got the obvious Revenant Titan. Some Aspect Warriors. We got a 10 squad of Howling Banshees. We got a squad of Swooping Hawks. Got a squad of Striking Scorpions. Squad of Dark Reapers. Squad of Warp Spiders. And in here we've got a mess of 3 squads of Dire Avengers. Beyond that, I've got 2 10-man squads of Wraithguard, a 5-man squad of Wraithguard as well. We got Spirit Seers with them. I've got 4 Wraithlords here. I've got a minimum squad of Seer Council. That's going to get bigger in the future days. And a Talos from Dark Eldar as well, being joined also by a squad of Dark Eldar Warriors. Also got a couple squads of Guardian Defenders to go with the Storm Guardians. So I've got a lot of troops on the ground, but I'm going to need the heavy support firepower to even hope of making a dent in this mechanized force. So we'll see how that goes. I did not mention the Vipers. I got a Viper for Christmas that is in progress right now. So for now, I've got a couple Ulthwe Vipers standing in. Hopefully that'll let me know how effective they'll be in my force. I think that's about it, though.
Pathfinders. He's got those as well. All right, we're about to start the battle. Iyanden is sort of tucked into the corner there because I have so many super heavies that I got to bid real low on the time to set up. So Clay has wisely kept most of his army in reserve, and they will probably be flank marching me or some other such fun. Okay, for the opening round here, I managed to thin out Clay's ranks, took out an Avatar.
Quite a bit.
A couple units here. I don't even remember what all of them were. I blew up a tank, blew the weapon off the Night Spinner. Yeah, a couple Wraithlords gone. I pretty much just moved my forces forward, and Clay wanted no holds barred. He certainly got it, but now I have to see if I can handle what his fancy tricks are going to be, because I know he's got something up his sleeve. Alex is here to guest represent Clay for this turn summation. Alex is in from Japan, so why don't you give it a go? How'd Clay do?
Alright, so this turn was fairly ineffective in terms of any actual combat. completely ineffective, to be honest. Uh, so we moved up units to get into better position for next turn. However, due to the lack of actual high strength weapons to wound the high toughness and or invulnerable super tanks, that doesn't look too likely. However, the highlight of the turn was the attempted charge of the big tank versus even bigger death machine of the Titan. That was as offensive as two bumper cars bumping into each other.
Yeah, nothing did either to the other. It was pretty sweet.
It was interesting. It was like, I do nothing. I do nothing as well. But that sums up the turn, unfortunately, for the other Eldar.
As I continue to push forward, Clay's army has been thinned quite a bit. He hasn't gotten any of his reserves in yet. I have not yet taken any losses, but it's only the top of the second turn. Clay is about to come on with reserves and see what damage he can do.
No, thank you.
So, as you can see, this is where the table stands at the moment. And there's an unkillable Farseer right back there who has survived everything I've shot at him, every
Really
type of strength 6 weaponry. He's made every save, even before he had fortune. Now he has fortune, he's just been unkillable. Everything else I've done my best to deal with swiftly as possible.
While, once again, all my infantry failed to really do anything. Now, we did use our stratagem this turn of Hammer Blow, which wound up hitting the Phantom Titan. It did two D-strength shots to him, but he was able to save the one that went through to damage his weapon. So he's fine, but it was worth a shot. We'll have more reinforcements coming in on turn 3, but in the meantime, that's all we could muster.